They're going to look to throw.
And that one too wide and incomplete. Well, you get a look at their key inactives for this week's game, and Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that...
No score as of yet. Defenses have ruled here into the second quarter. But here's another third down situation to check in on. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding... Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's caught. Oh, what a grab by Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Play action. Now Jackson. He finds his man. It's Charlie Kolar. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Jackson will throw again. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Tucker's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Play fake here on first down. Buying time to his left. This is Smith with a grab.
Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there.
On play action, they'll throw. Being chased out left.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. Man open left side is Brown. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive.
And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. That escapes the sack. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. It's 2nd and goal back to the 8-yard line now. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Hollywood Marquise Brown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Eagles are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. He's got it at the 2. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Philadelphia, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.